I'd like to tell everyone about two instances in which I witnessed creatures that everyone today refers to as Dogman. Back in 2013, when the incidents took place, I don't think anyone was even using the word Dogman. Of course, I'd heard of Bigfoot. There always seemed to be something on TV, and I knew that sightings went back for decades, if not further. But prior to my experiences, I'd never ever heard anything about large bipedal wolf-like creatures existing. In fact, if I hadn't seen it for myself, I'd have probably thought the whole thing was batshit crazy. Anyway, I live in North Georgia, not too far away from the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield. It's a beautiful area and attracts, I don't know how many thousands of visitors each year. At that time, I worked nights, which meant driving down a few really dark stretches of road. Well, on one particular night, I was going down one of those dark lengths of highway when I saw two deer make a dash across the road. Now, I'd seen deer lope or run across roads many times before, but there was something really strange about these two deer. I tapped the brakes to slow down, and at that moment, I saw what was pursuing the deer. They looked canine, except they were bipedal and incredibly large. I could see that they were each between 6 and 7 feet tall, and they chased the two deer, which were both smaller by the way, out across the street and into the woods. And these damn things ran in formation, like one in front and two behind, kind of next to each other. And they were roughly 30 to 40 yards behind the deer. And these things were muscular and fast, and I mean lightning fast. I could also make out that their fur was either very dark brown or black. Looking back on it, I think maybe I was in a mild state of shock at the time, because I just sat there in the car for several minutes, staring wild-eyed out into the darkness. And the crazy thing is, like it could get any crazier, right? That wasn't even my last experience. It was only a couple of weeks later when I was once again heading home. As I drove past a cornfield, which was off to my left, something ran out in front of my car. Now the field had full-grown corn stalks, but I don't know exactly the heights, only that the corn stalks were taller than me by a head, and I'm just over 6 feet tall. But this time, I saw two more creatures. They were essentially similar to the ones I'd seen earlier. Large, fast, canine bipeds. And these things basically jumped the road, broke the corn, and landed 10 or 15 feet into that field on the other side and just kept running. This time I took special note to look at the fur. One was black, and the second one was black with white or silver streaks on its chest and back. Since the first three I saw were all one solid color, I thought that must mean that there were at least 4 different of these creatures. Now, since that time, I've seen a number of photographs online that are purported to be Dogman, but for the most part, you can't really make out anything definitive. But I'll tell you this, once you've seen these creatures, once you've seen what they're really like and what they can do, you don't want any part of it. And you damn sure don't need convincing that they're real.